Salisbury Center, we are ready for our next fight. Making his way to the ring and fighting out of the red corner is Dante Bazan.
Bazan is 5'7", 144, 24 years of age, out of Charlotte, North Carolina, out of Jim O. Jim O, we've seen it, and they've been here a bunch with a record of 2-4.
Yeah, and I think they were just a part of that last fight as well. The fight before that with George Lowe. And, they really are making a name for themselves. Now, what I'm interested to know is, has Dante Bazan been there his whole career, or has he just recently moved to Jim O? I'll be honest with you, I'm only now hearing about them, but they've really burst onto the scene. So Dante's been training for a long time, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu since 2017, MMA since 2019, but I do wonder, when did he come to this team here? And if he did recently, I got to think we're going to see some really great adjustments.
And Bazan started out with a bang, he went 2-2, but now he's lost the last two, so he's had a 2-fight skid there. So now we're trying to catch up here and get maybe back to 500 with this 3-4, maybe the next time 4-4.
Well, one of the things I'll tell you at the amateur level too, it's you kind of mess around, you bounce around a little bit in your weight classes. You're trying to figure out what's the best spot for me. And you'll find that sometimes you might feel the best at maybe it's, 185 pounds. But then all of a sudden you realize you're better if you lift a little less, you maybe do a little bit worse in the gym, but when it comes time to competition, you do so much better at 170 pounds. Right. And this is just a natural kind of order of things. You find out you're strong here, weak here. If you go to this class, your weight class, you're a little too slow and not quite strong enough. If you go to this weight class, you're strong, but you're dealing with other folks who are a little bit bigger. So there's an art to finding the right weight class, and I think that as both guys ended up experimenting at 35 and 45, I suspect 55 might be a pretty successful one for them.
All right, let's slow down to Chris Fuller, get the next introduction. Chris?
And his opponent, making his way to the cage and fighting out of the blue corner, it's Mohammad Ali.
Ali is 5'7", 156, 22 years of age. Of course, CageZilla MMA travels well. Out of Woodbridge, Virginia, with a record of 3-5. It's another fighter coming off an extended layoff here that we haven't seen in such a long time, but Mohammed's one of your boys.
Yeah, I trained with him not too long ago, and I'll tell you that he is a very strong individual. He's capable. I think 155 pounds is good for him. I believe when I was working with him, he was honestly like $180.
Right.
So he's since dieted down a little bit, but I'm going to tell you, he really took weightlifting, strength conditioning seriously. And look, that's a stacked corner. Liam Pinheiro, Eunice Abisor, a newly minted professional fighter who's coming off an injury. You see him right there hugging Sam Kilmer, one of the top prospects in our area, and a couple other folks as well. Farah MMA, he does his, that's his Instagram handle. I apologize, Farah. I don't know your last name, but I do know that you're a very good commentator, and just a really good group of guys over there at CageZilla showing out, while they have other fighters competing at other cards tonight and tomorrow all around the United States. So it's very active there over at CageZilla MMA, but I believe that Muhammad Ali is going to be much more capable than his layoff would indicate. He's fought a who's who of fighters.
I was going to say Cody Matthews, Corey Champion, Tyler Hyab, and Matt Hicks.
Yeah,
look, he's fighting boys.
Oh man, great guys. Corey Champion went on to be a very successful professional boxer and professional MMA fighter. Matt Hicks is a jiu-jitsu wizard, in my opinion, especially in that MMA cage. So he's got a lot of experience against top-level guys and a corner to back him up here. And Dante's going to have his hands full.
All right, let's slow it down to Chris. Get the official introductions. Chris Fuller.
Ladies and gentlemen, this bout is scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds in the CageZilla lightweight division. Starting out, fighting out of the red corner, 75'7" and weighing in at 154 pounds, fighting out of Jim O of Charlotte, North Carolina, with a record of 2 wins and 4 defeats, it's Dante Bazan.
Bazan, 5'7" out of Charlotte. He's 24 years of age. It's Jim O with a record of 2-4.
And his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner, 75'7" and weighing in at 156 pounds, fighting out of CageZilla MMA with a record of 3 wins and 5 defeats, it's Mohammad Ali!
Ali, 5'7", 156, 22 years of age, out of CageZilla.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, this bout is scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds, and your referee is Victor Matamala.
Muhammad Ali is locked in. Bazan is locked in. This one is a fight that you talked about in the pre-fight as Victor Malamala gets the seconds out. We start checking with the officials on the side of the cage. But this one seems to be pretty pumped up. Look, both of these guys, very intense right now.
Yeah, a lot of intensity. Muhammad Ali, 22 years old, but he's been fighting a lot since I think he was 17. I actually think he had an exhibition fight back in the day here for CageZilla. And You know, he looks ready to rock here, and it's crazy. Both these guys have more losses than wins, but both of these guys are very talented as well.
Coming out, they touch gloves, but I don't know if that's a touch gloves or just trying to weigh each other out here on top of the CageZilla logo. Mohammad is strong.
Right off the bat, you can tell he's quite a bit bigger here at 155 pounds, and I like that jab and the feints he's using there to get Dante to work to his right side. And I say right side, let me clarify. I mean, he's getting Dante to move to his power side, so Dante's got to be real careful about that right hand, which is a piston.
Yeah, quick right hand from Ali that missed, came up short of Bazan. Bazan will have the black trunks on. He's got black gloves with red tape. Ali in the multicolor. Oh, good kick. He's got blue and white with those black gloves with blue tape fighting out of the blue corner.
Ali's really quick, but you know, one thing I like from Dante here is he's not backing down, and he's also got some good head movement and really good feints. That's a lot to deal with. A big jab there landed.
Good right. Dante. Yeah, good right hand from Bazan there. He caught him just a little bit, but then, good sweep. Ali very focused in.
Good pressure.
Very strong.
Doesn't overcommit though, and again, I like what I'm seeing from Dante. Good head movement. He's not really getting absorbed by the moment, right? He's reacting, he's moving, he's blocking, and he's trying to keep Muhammad Ali on his toes as well with these feints and jabs that he keeps putting out there.
Good little kick from Ali, maybe spun Bazan around a little bit. I don't know if those are getting through. They sound worse than they are.
Every one of those hurts, I could tell you. Every single one. Good head movement again from Dante.
My bad. Ooh, good right hand.
And right there you saw that he slowly but surely got Dante to move to that right side, and once he did, he fired out that right hand and turned it right over.
Bazan still, I like it when they stand toe-to-toe right here. A little bit of action, just straight up, just getting in this boxing. Ooh, good rights and lefts.
Good head movement, though, from Dante. I like that he threw that lead inside kick to break up Mo's rhythm, and then immediately started firing his punches and getting his head out of the counter, out of way of the counter, excuse me.
That kick just missed by Ali to the right side of the face of Bazan. If that had caught him, that would have been trouble. That one snuck through.
Dante's probably going to start addressing those kicks a little bit more because there's only so many times you could block those without your arms getting tired or one gets through, and those are tough on the midsection. I also think I wouldn't be surprised if Mo starts to bring that upstairs. Good body strike there from Dante.
Kick to the midsection, followed with a counter there, right, left. Dante tied him up.
While they're in the clinch here, it's just so, good duck from Ali to get behind Dante, and then Dante making a good adjustment here and try to get his back to the cage to prevent Ali from taking his back.
He figures he can sit there for 10 seconds, get out of this mess.
He drags him down, and that's how the round will end. Look, I'm just going to take this moment to tell you, these guys are terrific. They have a lot of skills, and between the two of them, I mean, they got 14 fights, which for an amateur is quite a bit. But I'll also tell you that they are both very talented, and you could tell, regardless of their amateur records, when these guys go professional, I don't have a doubt that both are going to be successful. For Dante, you're dealing with a guy who's athletically, at least it appears, more explosive and a lot stronger, but you're dealing with him quite well. You're not taking anything too heavy. You're blocking a lot of the shots. You're feinting well to keep him on his toes, so Ali has to respect Dante. Even if he's not quite able to develop that same power, he's landing good, hard shots that count.
Both fighters on the stool. Both fighters have their mouthpieces out, talking to their seconds, trying to figure each other out. Get the cage cleanup crew out of there. We'll get the seconds out. We'll get Ali back just a little bit. Both fighters look like they're getting ready to run a track race here as they want to just go out there and just attack here. It's just very, very focused as it was in round number one. Ali just a little bit hanging back here. Toe-to-toe, right on top of the CageZilla logo. Ali will have the blue and white trunks as he takes a left kick to the midsection.
And immediately starts driving forward. I like the punches, but he did kind of force that rear leg kick. And good left hook.
Good job by Bazan just ducking out of that.
Beautiful head movement. Really nice head movement. And that's the other thing, right? He might catch a shot, and then he just doesn't stop moving. Some guys get hit and they get stunned. Dante just kind of keeps moving and gets away, and he really avoids the harder strike.
Oh, good kick to the midsection from Ali. Yes, it did.
Now, Ali did a good job there backing Dante up against the cage, but he did kind of let him get back to the center. And, I've seen Ali fight quite a bit, and I think he'd probably be more well-placed there to keep Dante's back against the cage because there's only so much side-to-side movement somebody can do.
All right, good right hand. Just missed with the knee. I'm going to tell you what, this Bazan kid is quick.
His movement's unbelievable.
Quick.
The way he avoided that knee and then kind of retook the center of the cage was terrific. And it's clear the guys over there at Gym O know what they're doing. They take guys and they reinvent them.
Dante Bazan.
And even all those feints.
Oh, good left kick to the midsection of Ali from Bazan.
And, Ali threw some jabs there to break up the momentum, but for a second there, Bazan's moving, feinting. He's really keeping Ali off of his game.
Good right hand from Ali. That one snuck through a little bit. Good kick from Bazan. Oh, he just missed. I'm going to tell you, this Bazan he just quick. Bazan is moving around. If he gets caught, it'll be by accident.
Well, what's impressive is Ali is so fast with his punches, and Bazan is so fast with his head movement. Right there, right? He ate a couple shots and then got out of the way of the big one. Oh, that was a good body shot there from Ali.
Both fighters just very quick, standing toe-to-toe. Not a lot of ground and pound in the first round or at all in this round. Both fighters want to stay on their feet. Good inside kick from Bazan. Oh, good knee. Walked right into that one.
Really high-level striking here. This is terrific.
And we talk
about a hook there from Ali.
And we start talking about getting deeper into the card, and as the card goes on into the evening, the fights just get much, much better.
You really see the resiliency in both of these guys. Clearly, they've fought high-level opponents before because when they get hit with hard shots, they don't stop what they're doing, right? They either keep throwing, they either keep spinning, they either keep moving, and they prevent further damage from occurring. They don't get discouraged.
Oh. Ali just missed with that left.
A lot of respect here from both guys, and man, I'll tell you what, this is a very difficult fight to judge.
Glad I'm not out there.
Oh, man.
We can't judge anything.
It's the feints of Dante and the head movement that's getting him out of trouble, but I would also tell you he's not quite able to be first. He's doing such a good job with those feints, but he's allowing Ali to be the one who dictates the action that occurs. Look, and if I'm in Ali's corner, every time he feints, throw a jab. You're a little bit longer, so as you start feinting that jab out there, every time he feints, he's going to start reacting to that, which is then the reaction you give. It becomes, instead of amateur MMA, which is a lot of checkers, right? You do one thing, they do another. Sure. It becomes chess. You start to set them up just to land that hard shot. And, for a guy like Dante who's got such good head movement, the combinations I like, the angles I like from Ali, but you got to start getting him into a corner or getting him into his back against the cage, which is either going to open up the takedown or limit his movement. He now can only go side to side instead of front to back.
I see a lot of that with Bazan, too, in the chest. Like, he knows what's going to happen after he gets stung a couple of times. Here as we start round number 3, Victor Malamala. This is scheduled for 3 rounds. We'll see if we get the full third in here as they made it through 2. Oh, good right hand!
And the jab landed right before, and see, now he's got his back foot there, and I like what Ali's doing. But good adjustment from Bazan. They retake the center of the cage.
Right hand snuck through to the midsection of Bazan. Boy, those kicks are getting in there. Ali comes out with a little more force this time. Actually, more focus, throwing more kicks, letting those hands fly.
Oh, big head kick there.
Oh, a good right hand. That snuck through. He's hurt.
Dante's hurt.
Dante's hurt. Looks like we got some blood coming from the left nostril of Dante Bazan.
Now, Ali went to go and try to get that takedown, which I like that he was looking to take advantage of the moment. But I will tell you, I think right now he's got to push off. Oh, he's got his hands collapsed. He's going to get it. Good balance from Dante. Good whizzer. Now Ali's got his back. Let's see what Ali can do here. He's riding a little high on the back. He's got to stay tight.
Let's see if Ali lets him up.
I think right here he's got to start to stay tight, and you can see in the corner there Sam Kilmer giving good instructions, and this is Sam Kilmer's favorite area to be in when he starts to get your back. So Ali's been training with some of the highest level back takers in the game right now, and he's staying patient, which I like. He's winning this round now, right? So in a fight that's otherwise been super close, he's now in a dominant position with more than half the round remaining.
I don't think Bazan's letting his hand come out. I don't think if Ali wanted to get up, he could.
No, you're absolutely right. So you can see Bazan's left hand is actually holding on to, I believe, Ali's right wrist. You can see it's stuck in there.
Now he can get out of it.
And now he's getting out of it. And that was really good work there by Ali. He used that to get the hooks in, and now he's got the body lock. And he's got to start to get those hands free so he could force Bazan to break that body lock. You could see the foot is the anchor, and it's actually to the left of Bazan. Bazan needs to move his body and put it on the other side. He needs to get his left shoulder to the mat, which is going to alleviate the pressure from that foot. Now Ali's got that foot in the center. He's got to be a little bit careful there, because if Bazan can get his left foot to start to peel that leg up, he can alleviate the pressure of the body triangle. But right now he's going the wrong way, and he's going into Ali's choking hand, which is Ali's right hand, and he's getting ground and pounded from the left. And see, now he was for a minute starting to push over, but Ali didn't
Let's
let
see
him.
if he can sink this in here. He just tried to get his right arm in there. Ali trying to sink it in underneath the chin of Bazan.
Yeah, Ali's got a good grip. So Bazan's holding the choking arm, the anchor arm, but now Ali just keeps working that arm through, and as soon as he abandoned it, he went to throw some more ground and pound. Bazan's just holding that opposite side.
Very technically sound. Both guys very sweaty, so if they do stand back up, it's going to be extremely wet. 10 seconds
It looks
left
like
to go.
Ali's under the chin. Bazan's doing a good job of holding that
Let's see if he can
top hand.
hold it there.
Man, that's a lot of pressure. Palm to palm, and Bazan will make it out. That was a great way to finish for Ali, but I'll tell you what, man. Bazan...
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. But before we do, let's hear it for both of these warriors putting on a great show. All right, guys, here we go. Judge 1 scores about 39-26. Judge 2 scores about 29-28. And Judge 3 scores about 30-27. All in favor of your winner by unanimous decision. Out of the blue corner, it's Mohammad Ali!
Well, there you have it. Muhammad Ali comes away with a big win, but I can tell you Bazan should not hang his head.
No, man, I really was impressed with his head movement and his feints, and it's just, I think it looked like there was just a little bit more pressure from Ali that eventually paved the way for him to get the win. But terrific work, and look, this is that next generation of Kaizen MMA fighters who are now really becoming coaches. Liam Pinheiro, who's fought for CageZilla and has had success as a competitor, has really taken on a coaching role over at Kaizen MMA, and he has done such a good job of getting these guys squared away. It's just awesome to see. He's on the